Having recently played and finished Streets of Rage 4, my review will be up soon by the way, it got me thinking about other fighters on the Vita. It's a genre that I feel has been neglected in recent years, but maybe that will change with the release of Streets of Rage 4. Anyway, here are 5 games on the Vita you can play right now if you're looking for more beat-em-up action. Foul Play. Foul Play is a 2D brawler in similar vein to Final Fight or Streets of Rage, but it takes place on a theatre stage, and you play as the British gentleman Baron Dashforth, as he recounts and relives his great adventures. On the stage you travel to various scenes like Egypt or Under the Sea, where you fight actors posing as villains and demons. The beat-em-up gameplay is a lot of fun, and emphasises players pulling off long combos. There's no health bar though. Your performance is gauged by how much the crowd is cheering, and you need to constantly perform combos to make them happy. It's a really unique style of game, and also really funny. Dragon's Crown. The first time I played the original Streets of Rage, it reminded me of Golden Axe in terms of the gameplay. If you're not familiar with Golden Axe, it's a beat-em-up with a fantasy setting. Dragon's Crown is like the modern evolution of that, set in a beautiful fantasy world where you travel to different areas and battle dragons, vampires, minotaurs, and even a killer bunny rabbit. The graphics are amazing, as is the gameplay. To make it even better, you can play online with people that have the PS4 version, so there's a good chance you'll find people to play with online. It can feel repetitive, since you're playing through the same 18 stages multiple times to eventually beat the tough bosses and face the final dragon boss, so going online is a good way to keep the game feeling fresh. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds. In this beat-em-up you choose to play as one of 4 girls and go rescue your friend. There are more characters to unlock, and it has a very unique art style. It has RPG elements too to upgrade your characters, and I really like going through the pixel anime Tokyo. It's not a very long game, but it's a lot of fun. Final Fight. The PSP has some really great retro game collections, including the ones from Capcom. You can play Final Fight on the arcade collection. Before Streets of Rage 2, this was the benchmark for me for scrolling brawlers, with big beautiful sprites, tough bosses and fast-paced action. It still holds up as a great game, although the presence of unlimited continues in this collection means that you will beat it no matter how bad you are at the game. Uppers. Uppers is the odd one out on this list, as it's the only 3D game. Still, this beat-em-up is a lot of fun and completely crazy. It starts off with 2 guys that want to beat up bad guys just to impress the ladies, and to get their underwear. The lewd aspects like touching girls and choosing their underwear will likely overshadow discussion about the game, but it's a really good beat-em-up too, with a good mix of controls, multiple characters to use, and varied stages and enemies. It wasn't released on Vita in the West, but if you can grab a Japanese copy, it's worth playing. So guys, what's your favourite beat-em-up on the Vita? Leave a comment below, and as always, thanks for watching.